Hey guys, alright, so today we're going to look at doing some mixing with high pass filters, and specifically we're going to look at a drum kit. And I just kind of want to show you how you can use high pass filters to clean up the low end of the mix, kind of get rid of some of that muddiness. All this are little one band EQs rolling off at 150 hertz. These EQs come with Pro Tools, and now this isn't going to be the exact hertz level or the exact roll off you want to do for every individual thing. Just find out what kind of works. And what you're basically doing is there's a lot of information down here that is just useless. And when it compounds on itself, what it does is it kind of adds to the muddiness of the mix. And so you can get rid of that without really changing the tonality of the individual tracks. And again, when you compound high pass filters on top of each other, it's going to help clean up that low end and give you a better sound. So I've got little one band EQs on most of the drum kit. I do have a little bit of a boost here for the presence on the snare drum, and I don't have a high pass on the kick because kick and bass usually don't want to do a high pass on, but most everything else you can. And then I've got a little bit going on with the drum here and a little bit of a shelf that's going to add to the high end, but mainly what you're going to be hearing is the high pass filters on the drum kit. So I'm going to do a little before and after. Let's look at before the high pass filter is on. So we're just going to bypass those plugins and take a listen to the drum kit. Okay, so really not a bad sound. Nice clean drums. They were recorded well. But I would argue that they're just a little bit muddy. And so if this is something you're going for, if you'd like to do a little more cleaning up at the low end, high pass filters are a great place to start. I see far too many people go in and start boosting stuff in the high end first. And you never really want to do that. You always want to start with subtractive EQ. Try rolling off the low end, try doing some reduction, and see if that helps your problem. Because anytime you start boosting, you're adding information to the mix. And all these things may not seem like a big deal individually, but when you start doing them compounded, they can really mess up your mix. So you kind of want to start with subtractive EQ. So high pass filters are a great place to start. Lots of people do them, and they really work. So now let's listen before one more time. Let's just take a quick listen, and then I'm going to turn the bypass off so you can hear the change. So this is without a high pass filter, and this is with a high pass filter. Okay, so everything's cutting through a little more now. I'm gonna turn it off. It's a little muddy. Turn it back on. Okay, so as you can see, using high pass filters definitely makes a difference. Now this may not be the sound you're going for. You may kind of want more of a deep, warm drum sound, which is perfectly fine. Remember, all this stuff is subjective, and but this may be a tool that you find useful. This is something you can remember to use in the future. And if you are having problems, try using that. Try using some high pass filters and some subtractive EQ. See if you can clean up some of that low end. And also use them on the rest of your tracks when you compound them. They're going to really help clean up your mix. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to email your questions at info@willsterling.net for a chance to have it featured on the blog question of the week. That's all I got for you guys this week. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.